It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Texas Hill Country. I am meteorologist David Knollhoff, and back here in front of WEI-TV, going to talk about last week's weather. Well, pretty boring. It was much cooler and enjoyable. Not a whole lot of rainfall in the area. There were a few locations out in West Texas that got some trace amounts of rainfall, but nothing really to brag about. That is to change, and we're going to take a look at that at our weather forecast. So good news, I finally have something really good for y'all to hear about. We have a large upper level low system that's going to be pushing across Texas this weekend. It's going to give pretty much the whole state of Texas some rainfall. But let's start out here today, Friday afternoon and in the evening. Some isolated showers, maybe a few thunderstorms could be possible today into tonight. Saturday, as the system begins to approach us, we should have better coverage over a good portion of the Texas Hill Country, but it's probably going to be in a widely scattered type of pattern. And then the rainfall begins really late Saturday night into primarily Monday, where we're going to have widespread coverage over the entire part of the Texas Hill Country. So let's go ahead and now take a look at some of the rainfall totals I am expecting over Texas. A good portion of West Texas, this area in red that we see all the way from North Texas down into Mexico, could receive anywhere on average 3 to 10 inches storm total through the weekend and into the early part of next week. Now areas to the west and to the east are going to get smaller amounts of rainfall. Let's take a look into the Texas Hill Country, in particular for the eastern half. I-35 corridor, eastward, let's say towards Fredericksburg and into Kerrville, anywhere from ½ inch to 1½ inches on average rainfall is likely. And then in the western parts of the Hill Country, we're going to see a swath of anywhere from above ½ inch into the 3 inch to 10 inch mark isolated for areas in the western part of the Texas Hill Country. So very good news. And this is typical, as you can see, across Texas. Pretty much the whole state's going to receive some type of rainfall. We'll check in back next week with actual rainfall numbers. High temperatures this week will be in the 80s and low temperatures will be in the 60s. See you next week.
Something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12:30, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.